So here I have a website that I built for a dental clinic. And I'm simply scrolling down. As you can see, we have some movement in the background, which is a video dissected frame by frame. As you can see, the movement is smooth. And at the end here, we have a CTA to book a call, and this is linked with a webhook. So as soon as someone fills this in, this goes straight to a webhook. So now let's get into how I actually did this. So to set up Kimi, we'll start by going to their website. So just type kimi.com and you'll be greeted by this page. As you can see here, I already have an account, but simply come to settings, subscription, and then you'll be able to choose your subscription based on what you want. And before you get access to Kimi, you have to be in a waitlist for a couple days, but then they'll allow you to use Kimi. So you can see here, I have the moderator plan and it should be good for what we are going to do today. So I'll just go back and come here to Kimi Code, which is what we are going to use. So I'll just go ahead and copy this code here and come here to my terminal. So I'll just paste this in here and hit enter. So as you can see, it's currently installing Kimi in my computer. So this will take a couple of minutes, but then we'll have direct access to Kimi Code in our terminal. So you can see it's done installing Kimi. So I'll just go ahead and type Kimi. And as you can see here, it opened the Kimi terminal and it just asking me to verify this. I'll just say trust this folder. And here we have access to Kimi. So to make it easier for me, I want to use Kimi on my Antigravity workspace. So I simply come here to extensions and look for Kimi, and I already have this extension installed. As you can see, it's here, Kimi Code. So just go ahead and close this and open this in a new tab. And you can see here we have access to it. So now let's get started building the website. First things first, I'm going to say /auto and send this command, and this will allow Kimi to be autonomous. And now we can get started. So here's the first prompt. You're a creative director who designs award-winning commercial websites for real businesses. Give me 3 radically different concepts for scroll-driven cinematic landing pages for businesses in the dental clinic industry. And then here I have a few specifications of what the concepts must contain. And then at the end, I have a rule here, which is to not be abstract and have an actual business attached to it. So I'll just go ahead and send this. Now the agent just got back to us with 3 concepts. So we have the first one, which is the porcelain atelier. And then we have the business, the film, and the conversion. And then for concept 2, we have the titanium descent. And then we also have the 3 parts of the concepts, the film, the business, and the conversion. And then finally, we have the morning after the fear. And I think to keep it simple, I'll go with the first one. So I'll just go ahead and write the second prompt here. So the second prompt read as follow. Use the concept below to write one video generation prompt for an advanced video model. Match this level of detail and structure. I have a very good example here. And then I have a few rules here for the agent to follow. And then I have the concept which will be filled in here. So I'll just go ahead and delete this and paste the first concept in there. So the first concept is this one. So I'll just go ahead and copy all this and paste it in here and then send it. While this runs, let's talk about what video generator we are going to use. So here we are going to start by using Higgsfield, which is currently the best video and image generator in the market. So I'll just come here to Cinema Studio, and then in here we have our prompt area. And we have some settings that we can play around with here. So for the quality or the resolution, I'm going to put it at 4K. And for the time of the video, 8 seconds is fine because we just want to have some movement on the website. So let me just go back to the agent, see if he has a prompt already. Okay, so here's the prompt. Let me just go ahead and copy this, come back here and paste it. So to make sure I get something good, I'm simply going to change the model also and hit generate again. This way we can see the difference between the generated results. So just a quick note here, Higgsfield is currently very expensive. So if I just come here to my credits and come here to upgrade plan, you can see currently the cheapest package for Higgsfield is 35 euros. For me in this case, because I'm in France, and for the ultra plan is at around 70 euros, which is very expensive. So I'll be making a video on how to go about this and how to build your own aggregator tool to generate this kind of content without having to go through Higgsfield. So one thing I noticed here, since my Kimi is already configured with my Higgsfield MCP, so if you don't know what the MCP is, so we'll just come here to Higgsfield MCP. This is Higgsfield's endpoint to connect any agent or any app, as you can see here, Cursor, ChatGPT, and Cloud Code, so that they can have access to all the models. So you don't need to come here, for example, in Cinema Studio and type directly. The agent is going to do this using the MCP. So that was simply to say that I already have my MCP configured with my Kimi agent. That's why, for example, here it already went ahead and created the video without me asking, because I only asked the agent to give me the prompt and not generate the video. So it went ahead and generated the video because I already have the MCP configured in the backend. So here the 2 videos just finished, but to be honest, both of them suck. So let's just see this one, for example. As you can see, it's kind of weird and it has nothing to do with what we are looking for. So let's see the second one. The second video is also a bit weird. Okay, the agent just gave us the two videos also. So we have the first one, which is the final video, and we have the base 30 FPS render. The only difference between these two videos is that the final video is upscaled. So here to see the first video, we have this. You can see we have this kind of leg here, which is a bit weird also. And the first video is here. There's some difference between both of them. So this is the first one, and this is the upscaled version. So you can see the quality here is better. So let me just go back to the agent and type this. The videos suck, although they have very good quality, but the concepts is totally messed up. There are some errors on the image. So make the videos for these two concepts too. So I'll just go up to look for the two concepts that we had earlier also. So concept 2 and concept 3. Copy this and paste it here and send it. So it's gonna run and it will get back to us with two videos for concept 2 and for concept 3. So you can see here both renders are running in parallel on sequence 2.0, 8 seconds, 16 by 9 and 1080p. When each lands, I'll review it and run the survivors through the ByteDance. Okay, let's just let it run. So while it runs, I'll just add another Kimi session here so that we can start building the website. So I'll come here to open in a new tab, and then I'll just put it side by side here so we can have the two agents here. So just go ahead and paste it here and just scroll all the way up to show you guys. So it reads as follow. You are the sole creative director and senior front-end engineer building one complete production-ready scroll-driven cinematic landing page for the real business described in the concept. So as you can see, we have to provide the concept. So we have to see which one is better, and then we'll provide that alongside with this prompt. And then here we add the following. You are an agent with file system access. Create the files directly, install dependencies, run the build, and fix your own errors until the build passes. Do not output diffs or explanations. And then here we have the experience and some more details about the stack and all that. So since we don't have a complete video yet, I can't send this because like I said, we have to wait before we send this, as this prompt needs the concept and the video. So we still have to wait a bit. So for concept 3, we have the video here. So let me just copy this, come here and open it. This is pretty good, I guess. Let's just replay it. Yeah, so I think we are going to use this one. So back to the agent here, it says concept 2 interpolation is still running. Okay, let's just wait and see the final result so we can compare the two. So the agent just finished and we have the concept 2 video here. So let me just copy this, come here and open it. That's a bit weird, but I like this interior thing here. Yeah, just that after that, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, let's definitely go with this one. So just come back to the agent and then scroll all the way up to go look for the real concept that the agent output. So where is it? I think it's somewhere here. Yeah, here we have it, concept 3. Let me just copy all this, paste it here and send. And once that is done, we are going to critique the website. You can see here, no video supplied. Okay, I'll just go ahead and copy the link and paste it in here and say video in here and then send it. As you can see, it's queued. So now it will go ahead and do its thing. Yeah, so the agent just finished. And as you can see here, we have the site live on this link. So let me just go ahead and copy this and open it here. So you can see there in the background, we have the same video that we generated. So now just start scrolling. You can see it's moving in real time as I scroll, which is good, right? So when I scroll, the website doesn't react immediately. So I'll just make a change on that. So let me just go back to the agent. And in here, we are going to create another agent that will be critically analyzing the website. So just come here to my Kimi Code and create a new code session here. I'll just put it somewhere here. It's fine. And in here, I'll just go ahead and paste the prompt. And I'm giving this prompt to another agent because we can't give this code to the same agent that built it. So of course, it will be biased. So we need to create a new agent with the specific role to review the site built by another agent. So this prompt does three things. One, it critically analyzes the website. Two, it publishes the website on the internet. And three, it gives the website a webhook so that we can collect all the information in case someone fills a form in that website. So you can see here it reads, you are now a ruthless creative director reviewing the site you just built. And in here, I'll simply come back to the agent that created the website and copy all this and then paste it in here. And then if I just scroll a bit down, you can see we have some scroll field, we have some things the agent should look out for. And then at the end here, we have the publish prompt. So in this video, we are doing with Netlify. So let me just delete this. Now let me simply go look for my Netlify key. So I'll simply type app.netlify. As you can see, it's already there. Come here to my profile, user settings. Come here to applications or auth, and I'll just create a new access token here. I'll just give it 7 days is fine. Let me just put YouTube vid and hit enter. So here we have the access token. I'll go back to the agent and paste it in here. So the agent here will be able to use my Netlify to publish the site in the internet. And then where the leads go, right? Because we also have to figure out where the leads will go, because in the website we have a form. And once that form is filled, we need to receive that information. So for this, I'll simply go to my N8N. So just come here, my N8N workspace, create a new workflow, come here, add a step and type webhook. So here, the first option, select it, production URL. Let me just put the post request and then copy this URL here. Now let me just publish this to make sure we receive the information. So publish, and then we should be good. Okay. So now I'll go back to the agent and put my webhook here. Let me just put it somewhere here, webhook here, and send it. So you can see the agent started working. So first it will audit the site and then fix the scroll latency issue. And at the end it will deploy to Netlify. So now let's just let it run. So since we don't need the concepts anymore, let me just go ahead and close this session. So we have the two here. So here we have the agent that built the website, and here we have the review agent. And here we have it. The agent just got back to us with the full website reviewed and published to the internet. So here we have the link. Let me just copy this, and then we have the audit report. You can see it fixed some errors and it passed most of them. So let me just open this up. So as you can see now, the site is live at this URL. So if I start scrolling now, you can see it's way smoother than it was before. Very, very, very smooth, which is good. So if I hit book the happy visit here, let me just say Pascal Diaz, email. Let me just put my email, and then let me just do this. You're on the books. Okay, lovely, thanks. So if I go back to my N8N workflow and come here to executions, you can see we have it here. So let me just double click this to see the information that we have. As you can see here in the body, we have my name, my email, and the context. So everything is working. Because this is something very simple to do, you can actually send this to clients before they even pay you anything. So you simply send them as a proposition that you can do a great website for them. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.